Okay students, today I am going to continue the chapter that is the demand. But in this video we will learn about the law of demand. So first topic is our law of demand. It is very easy. Law of demand works like a scissor. When we try to cut something with the help of the scissor, what we find? We find that one part of the scissor is going downwards and the other part of the scissor is moving upwards. So law of demand works as the same. So here also there are two parts. One is known as price and next one is known as demand of commodity. So when the price will increase, okay, demand will decrease. So one part is coming downwards whereas other part is moving upwards. Like that, when the price is decreasing, then the demand will increase. Demand will increase. Okay, so it works like a scissor. But one thing that is the most important, is it possible that all the time it will happen? Your answer should be yes, it will happen all the time, but there are some assumptions. Okay, so before going to assumptions, first of all, we will join both of them and we will make a statement, and that is known as law of demand. So law of demand states that when the price of the commodity increases, the demand for that commodity or the quantity demand of the commodity will starts to decline, or if the price of the commodity falls, the quantity demand will starts to rise only when other factors will remain constant. When other factors will remain constant. So it is very important term. If you do not write that the other factors remain constant, then you will not fulfill the law of demand. So on that basis, when other factors remain constant, on that basis I have taken some assumptions. For example, the people are ready to buy the goods when the person has income. So income of the consumer should be constant. Like that. Taste and preference of the consumer should remain unchanged. The size of the population should remain unchanged. Next, the geographical condition should not change. So if except the price, any factors which affects the demand, it must be remain constant. That's why here that is the most important term is taken, other factors will remain constant, and in that case the law of demand will apply. So law of demand, in the previous video I had discussed about the individual demand. So and the individual demand curve, like that the law of demand also works. For example, when the price is rupees 10, the quantity demand is suppose 15, and when the price is 15, then the quantity demand is 5. So what here you find? here you find that as the price is rising, as the price rises from 10 to 15, quantity demand decreases. Here also write down quantity demand. Here also write down quantity demand. So quantity demand falls from 15 to 5. So demand falls like that. If the price falls, so 15 to 10, is it clear? 15 to 10. So price falls, quantity demand increases 5 to 15. So that is known as law of demand, and assumptions is most important. That's why other factors should remain constant. Is it clear? Now just see, this is the price and this is the quantity demand. This is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. So here what you find? So as the price is falling, the quantity demand dd is rising, and if the price rises, the quantity demand starts to decline, and that is known as law of demand. Is it clear? Okay. Now come to the exception. exception, exceptions of law of demand. So just I explained you assumption. Assumptions means the condition, when that condition will be available, at that time the law of demand will apply. But the exception means that is the beyond the rules. So beyond the rules, how it works? As I told you, when the price of the commodity rises, quantity demand falls. As I told you in case of law of demand. But exception is that, so if the article of distinction related goods means that goods is not so important, but only to show the status level in the society, that is known as article of distinction. For example, here I want to say you the painting of F.M. Hussain, its price is very high, even though it is not so good, but its price is very high, and at the higher price a number of rich people are ready to buy. So why the rich people are ready to buy? Because they want to show that I have the ability to buy that commodity. And if the price of the F.M. Hussain painting will starts to decline, its demand will also starts to decline, because rich people are not ready to buy. So that is known as article of distinction. It is known as article of distinction. So in that case, the law will not apply. Second is given goods. So these are those inferior goods which is not utilized by the people, or all the rich people are not ready to buy that goods. But as soon as its price starts to rise, a number of people are ready to buy. Here I can take the example of coarse cloth or the crops such as bajra. So nobody is ready to buy it, but as its price increases, a number of people are ready to buy. So such kind of goods is an inferior goods, but people are ready to buy because its price is very high, and that is known as given goods. So given goods. So in case of given goods, the law will not apply. Next is the article of distinction the law will not apply. So in this situation, the law of demand does not apply, and that's why it is known as exceptions of law of demand. Okay, thank you.